Yo guys, what is going on? It's Lukey here and welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm going to be going through the top 5 weapons in Black Ops 4 right now. Now before I do get into today's video, I want to quickly apologise for the lack of uploads. I've literally been so inactive. I absolutely hate being inactive on this channel. I haven't uploaded in literally like 2 weeks and it just feels so wrong. I hate not uploading. It's literally like, I just hate it so much. But I couldn't really help it. I've been very busy lately. I've just started working as well, and I have a bunch of stuff going on at college and stuff like that, so I have been a little bit busy, but I will try and find some time to make some more videos for you guys. And also it's just kind of difficult right now to come up with video ideas because, as you guys probably know, Black Ops 4 is kind of trash, not gonna lie. There is hardly any updates to the game, and when there is an update, it isn't very good. It doesn't really include that much. It may be like one new weapon every month or something like that, but it's honestly not very good. And yeah, the fan base for this game every single day is just getting lower and lower, and obviously that's going to make me less motivated because I put time and effort into making these videos, and then when I upload them I will literally not get that much support like that I used to get, and that's simply just because of the reason that this game is slowly dying, and it can be very demotivating, but still I do enjoy doing it. I do really enjoy making videos, and even though a lot of people don't really watch this game anymore, I still will upload videos for you guys because I know there still is a fan base for this game. It might not be as big as it used to be, but there still is a fan base. So anyway, without further ado, let's just get into the top 5 weapons. So first weapon I want to talk about is the Spitfire. Now I absolutely love the Spitfire. It's honestly, it has to be one of the best weapons in the game. I've been using this weapon ever since the beta was out, and I remember in the beta this weapon was actually my favourite weapon in the beta. I used it every single game after I unlocked it, and I was so addicted to using it, and I just absolutely loved using this weapon, and I still do love using this weapon to this day. Now this weapon is like one of the fastest fire rate weapons in the game, and I think that's why I love it so much, because I am a very fast paced player. I like to get up in their faces, and obviously with a very fast fire rate weapon like this one, if you're close range, it can absolutely shred. Now the only downside to this, if you guys don't have good accuracy and don't know how to control the recoil, it can be a little bit difficult, but other than that, if you guys do know how to control it and you have good accuracy, then you guys will absolutely melt with this weapon. So that is the first weapon in today's video. Now these weapons are in no particular order, by the way. They're in just a completely random order. There is no best to worst. They're just top 5 weapons right now in the game. Anyway, the next one is going to be the Swordfish. Now this weapon is honestly insane. I love this weapon. It just feels so good to use. It's so satisfying to use. It's probably one of the most satisfying weapons to use in this game, just because, especially if you guys put the Pentaburst operator mod on it, this weapon is super satisfying to use, because when you have that Pentaburst operator mod on it, you guys can literally get 1 burst, so you will literally have to press the trigger once and you guys will be able to get a kill, and it just feels so satisfying when that happens. And it does happen pretty often. If you guys get every single 5 bullets on target, then like 90% of the time you guys will get a 1 burst and like a 1 burst kill, unless they do have like armor on or something like that, or like the Crash's extra health or something like that. But most of the time you guys can 1 burst them from pretty much every single range, and that is another thing that is really good about this weapon. It is so good at any range. At close ranges it absolutely dominates, and I would have to say it definitely is one of those weapons you guys want to be kind of sticking back and getting those kind of medium to long range kills. It is a lot better at those ranges because it is a burst weapon, and burst weapons are just very good when dealing with medium to long ranges. When you're up close with medium, like short range gunfights, it can be a bit difficult, because let's say for example they have a fully automatic weapon and you have the Swordfish, you guys will have to obviously press the trigger several times, whereas they will just have to hold down the trigger, and in a close range gunfight, if you guys miss those like first initial bullets, then most of the time you will die. Unless you have very good accuracy, that is very key with this weapon. If you have good accuracy and good like reflexes, then that is when this gun is going to absolutely dominate. As you can see here, that was a close range gunfight. It can be kind of difficult. I did hip fire that. I was kind of lucky because that guy wasn't that good of a player. But a lot of times it can be difficult. You do have to go ahead and be quite quick with your reaction. So if you see a person, you've got to be quickly aiming in and quickly getting those shots on target. If you do miss a few of the shots, then that is where you can take an impact and maybe you'll lose that gunfight. But anyway, that is the second gun in this video. The third weapon I'm going to be talking about is going to be the MX9. Now the MX9 is a SMG and I've been absolutely loving this weapon lately. This weapon has been absolutely insane since a few updates ago. They basically buffed it and it's just absolutely insane now. It used to actually be literally like the worst SMG ever. I have no idea what they did to it, but before I used to try and use this weapon and I literally just couldn't use it. I absolutely hated this SMG and I could never ever use it, and whenever I did use it I would just not do good at all. But ever since a few updates ago, they did do something insane to this weapon, and it's honestly, it has to be one of the best SMGs now in this game. It definitely is one of the top weapons in this game, and that is why I have it in today's video, because it definitely deserves a spot in today's video. Also, quickly, make sure to go ahead and leave your guys' favorite weapons or best weapons in the comment down below. I would like to know which your top 5 weapons are, because everyone has very different weapons, and once again, these weapons are in my opinion. You guys might have a different opinion than me, so obviously you guys are going to have a different bunch of weapons as your top weapons, and of course everyone has different playstyles, so when different playstyles, you'll have a different weapon obviously. Now, one thing I love about this weapon is the fire rate on this weapon. It's very quick. It's it's kind of like a perfect fire rate. It's not too slow and it's not too fast to where it's going to absolutely fling up your recoil. It's very controllable, and you can get an insane accuracy with this weapon. As you can see, I'm literally just in their spawn right now and I'm actually demolishing them. I take on several targets at a time, and also this weapon is actually quite surprisingly good at longer ranges as well. I have noticed myself killing people at pretty far ranges. As long as you guys have a good accuracy and can control that recoil at those longer ranges, then you guys are going to be absolutely demolishing with this weapon. Now that has been the MX9. Now the next weapon is going to be the Cordite. Now I've been using this weapon an absolute ton ever since a few updates ago. It has literally been one of my favorite weapons ever since like a few updates ago, and it's literally so good, and it's such a good weapon. There's so many good things about it. First of all, the ammo size on this weapon is absolutely insane. I think normally you get about 60 bullets, and then with extended mags you get around about 90 bullets or something, and then you guys can actually go ahead and get this operator mod called Belt Feed, and basically what this does with extended mags and Belt Feed combined, I think you get about like 800 bullets or something. I might be wrong, I can't remember how much it is. It's like 800, 600 or like 900 or something around there. It's a lot of bullets anyway, and yeah, you get an absolute ton of bullets. But personally, I don't actually use the Belt Feed. I just go ahead and use the standard weapon with the extended mags, because this alone gives you 90 bullets in a magazine, which is absolutely insane. If you're a player like me who likes to get as many kills as possible, who likes to get right up in their faces and right up close, then this will be the perfect weapon for you guys. Every single time I use this weapon, I always drop a massive amount of kills just because of the fact that it has so much ammo in it. So this can help out so many times, because you're going to not need to reload as much as usual. Usually with a normal weapon you'd probably get about 30 or 40 bullets, but with this weapon you get about 90 in it with extended mags, or just 60 on without extended mags, which is still a ton of bullets, and this is going to help you out so many times. Let's say for example you get into a big gunfight with about 3 people or so. then you're not going to have to reload. You probably be able to kill every single one of those enemies and not have to reload, or probably even get about 5 or 6 kills without having to reload. With the cordite, it takes about 6 or so, or 5 bullets to kill a person, so if you're very accurate with this weapon, then you guys can make it very useful. As you can see now, I'm not reloading on any of these kills. I just picked about 4 or 5 kills up without reloading, and that is one of the main things I love about this weapon. Also, with this weapon, the fire rate on it is very nice. It's nice and fast, it's not too fast, it's not too slow, just like the MX9, and it has pretty much no recoil if you guys know how to control your recoil, and if you guys have a good accuracy. Obviously, if you guys don't have a very good accuracy, then there is a bunch of different ways that you guys can improve it. I do have several videos on my channel if you guys want to go ahead and check those out. Anyway, the next weapon is going to be the KN57. Now, this, out of all of these weapons on today's video, is probably going to be my favourite weapon. I've been using this gun in absolute loads. I believe after the patch 1.17, this weapon got a huge buff, and ever since then, it has just been absolutely insane. There is so many good things about this weapon. First of all, you guys can use it at pretty much every single range. It is good at long ranges, short ranges, medium ranges, any range at all, you name it, and it will be good at it, and you guys will be able to get easy kills at any range. The second thing I love about this weapon is the recoil on it, which is pretty much non-existent. There is hardly any recoil on this weapon, and especially if you guys have good accuracy and good aim and good, like, you know how to control the recoil well, then you guys are going to be able to absolutely destroy and dominate with this weapon. Now, another thing I love about this weapon is the attachments it comes with. Now, just the attachments alone on this weapon make it really good. It has a bunch of my favourite attachments on it. Now, as you can see, I'm using reflex sight, suppressor, rapid fire, and hybrid mags, I believe. Now, this is a perfect combination for this weapon. I definitely recommend you guys giving this class setup a go. I have made a separate video on this weapon. If you guys want to go ahead and check that out, it will be on my channel, and I'll go more into depth on the class on itself. But yeah, I definitely recommend you guys giving this weapon a go. It's absolutely insane. Definitely the best weapon in Black Ops 4 right now. I do strongly believe that this has to be the best weapon in Black Ops 4 right now. So if you guys have not given it a go yet, make sure to go ahead and do so. Anyway, that has been it for today's video. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to go ahead and drop a sub and a like, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.